Next, a welterweight match between JAHFARO GEZIUS and Gilles Duflou. An exciting match between two fighters on winning streaks, bringing explosive techniques. Stay tuned at 8tko.tv.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the welterweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner from Suriname, JAHFARO GEZIUS.
Well, here comes a very interesting young man to the ring. JAHFARO GEZIUS, also training out at the Mike Gym. A kickboxer, also an MMA fighter, just a guy who likes to fight.
He's a very, very entertaining fighter. The last Predator, so he's following up his fellow teammate, Myrtle, the Predator Groenhart. And he has a similar style, very aggressive, very good knees.
Well, if you train with those guys, at some point you become those guys, right? He's been training with these guys from a young age. I know he also been trained by Gilbert Ivan in his MMA career. And again, we see Yuri Mescas and Ilonka Elmont in his corner for this kickboxing fight. This guy likes to fight, doesn't care MMA or kickboxing. Just let me fight, coach.
He wants to stay active, and I think that's very, very important for fighters nowadays, that they stay active. You have to do it all, you can't do it all. So if you want to be the best, you must keep on fighting.
Well, then his opponent fighting out of the red corner from Belgium, Gilles Duflou.
And then from Belgium, Gilles Duflou, aka the Hitman, 27 years of age. And he is representing the Rocky Gym in this welterweight fight. He got 13 fights under his belt, 11 wins, only 2 losses and 9 knockouts. So this is a guy, he's not shy of a fight either, Ibrahim.
No, absolutely. He has a lot of KOs on his name. So we have the Hitman versus the last Predator.
I smell blood. I smell blood. Now this is going to be an exciting fight. I've seen Gilles fight before also. He's a guy, like I said, he doesn't shy away from the fight. He likes to put the pressure. He likes to throw bombs. And JAHFARO, we know he can come with a lot of exciting techniques. And always likes to also, look for the fight. He doesn't move around. He doesn't find on points. He looks for the finish.
Well, let's start with the introduction of the man in the blue corner. He's from Suriname, 20 years old, stands in at 183 centimeters. 60 professional fights on his record, 12 victories, 4 defeats, 5 of his winning fights by way of knockout. The last Predator, JAHFARO GEZIUS! Well, his opponent in the red corner from Belgium, 27 years old, stands in at 185 centimeters. 13 fights on his record, 11 victories, 2 defeats, 9 of his winning fights by way of knockout. The Hitman, Gilles Duflou! Well, this ATKO fight is scheduled 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Sponsored by InfusionShop.com, where the referee, Mr. Redouan Amra.
Shake hands and step back.
Redouan Amra in charge of this welterweight bout that promise to be a lot of action, high, exciting fireworks. My prediction.
My prediction also.
Round 1.
Let's find out if we're right.
So Gilles told them I have a very high fight IQ, and that could be the key to the victory.
Oh. Oh, guys immediately trying to take the center of the ring.
Do you have that same feeling about GEZIUS, that he has that A factor, that potential to be a very big star? He has something around him, also in his MMA fights. He has something.
Yeah, he's got good pressures. He's got a good personality. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, very nice guy.
puts on exciting fights. What's not to love?
So Yuri is asking for overhand right when Gilles throws the left jab. That was it.
Yeah, still trying to find the distance. It's told off for using the lower arm a little bit.
Yes, that MMA instinct.
Oh, good body shot there from Gezius.
Not a knockdown.
Not a knockdown, but it sent him flying for a second in the backwards motion. And also everything he throws is with bad intentions. Looking to finish this at any moment.
But he should watch his pressure that he not is gonna empty the gas tank early.
Oh,
Because the fight IQ from Gilles isn't something we have to underestimate. They're a low blow.
seen that before tonight.
Intentional. Yes, we did see it.
Let's hope it's less dramatic this time. Yeah, it seems to be okay.
Not an easy way out.
And if you are a typical kickboxer like Duflou is, well skilled, you know, decent, a good pedigree, and you fight a guy like Gezius who's like all over the place, MMA fighter, not a typical kickboxer, it's hard, right? It's hard to fight a guy like that.
Absolutely.
No. Oh, dangerous with the knees, like the original Predator is Gezius. Oh, good right hand there, wobbled him for a second.
The end of the first round.
Yeah, good round from Gezius here.
Easy round to score.
Had some good, landed some good shots in that.
So Duflou has to work this second round a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, he did all right. You know, he tried to put the pressure, tried to land his combinations. I think Gezius is just a little bit slicker, and when he did land, he landed with impact.
Yes.
And I think that's the biggest difference in this round, as you see here, that last right hand that really wobbled him a little bit, got caught by the ropes, luckily for him, but...
And when Gezius is throwing, it's not one or two punches, it's a barrage of punches and kicks in one time. So Duflou doesn't really know how to handle it right now. Let's see what he can do in the second round.
See if he can do anything different in the second round. You know, the thing with Gezius, sometimes I'd like to see him mix it up a little bit more. You know, not every shot has to be a KO shot. Sometimes you can just, you know, throw some punches and wait for the opening.
And I like him to work a little bit more, how you say that? He's a little bit sloppy. He's throwing a lot.
A little wild at times.
A little bit wild. But he's still very young, 20 years old. So
yeah,
enough time to improve.
Yes, 30 seconds into the second round. As Duflou tries to take control of the ring, but eats a punch coming in and almost eats a flying knee. And talk about being wild, Gezius is absolutely being a bit wild at the beginning of this second round.
Yes, and that's the cleans the fight, the brawl that Duflou, I don't think it's smart for him. That's the moments where Gezius is very strong. Duflou should keep the distance. the punches, the kicks from a distance, and stay out of the brawl.
Yes, out of the pocket here. Oh,
Nice defense there for the knee.
and Duflou trying to move forward, trying to dictate his will on the Gezius. He's having none of it.
But Gezius is a little bit,
Oh, another groin shot.
another groin shot. A little bit, he looks a little bit fatigued.
Oh,
He's breathing very heavy now.
yeah, well, and he needs a little bit more time. I had a groin shot a couple of times in my life, made me breathe heavy as well. This is not moments I like to think back on with great treasure.
True. And Redwan doesn't saw the groin shot, but he gave him the benefit of the doubt.
All right, time resumes as we finish the rest
Very
of the
good
second
left
round.
right from Duflou. You see a little bit of a turning point in the match.
Yeah, Duflou's a bit more comfortable with his combinations in the second round.
Catch him there with the left uppercut. Good body shot there for
good
Duflou.
counter.
Countered also very nice.
Last 10 seconds of this round. And JAHFARO's just trying to put an exclamation point behind it.
The end of the second round.
Another good round also for Gezius. I give it to him also. He has the better shots.
Yeah, well, better round from Duflou though.
Better
He had
round,
his good moments.
but not enough.
He found his footing a little bit better. But also because Gezius led him in the beginning of that round, as we look at some of the highlights. He got a little bit reckless and wild at the beginning. It's fun to watch, but sometimes might drive your coach crazy.
See a very, very emotional Yuri mess there in the corner of Gezius.
Well, we go into the final round. Still anybody's fight. Might give the edge so far to Gezius, but you never know with judges if they see the same way we do.
Let's see what Duflou can do in the last round. He has to knock him out. There he.
Gezius got an inside knee. And I have a feeling that the more chaotic this fight gets, the more it benefits Gezius.
Yes, absolutely. But Duflou is scoring right now.
Oh, good overhand. Oh, that could have cost him the fight. Luckily, he misses.
Redwan Amar saw enough. Time to give Gezius a warning for the reckless behavior.
Just a little fartly talk. Don't do that again, son. We don't like it when you do that.
But it was a low kick after the catch of the leg. But Duflou is coming right back right now.
Yeah, wild swinging punches from Gezius, missing a lot.
That's a headbutt.
It's getting a little bit more chaotic now.
Always in the third round, both are getting a little bit fatigued. Duflou complaining.
Yeah. Landing the combinations, not following with the legs.
Gezius a little bit breathing heavy, but still throwing, still dangerous. There, a beautiful knee of Duflou. Almost touching the chin of Gezius. 45 seconds to go.
And both men fighting with on their reserves now. The reserve of their gas tank. But it's Duflou who seems to have a little bit more left.
A better round for Duflou.
Last 20 seconds of this fight. See who can make a final impression on the judges.
Oh, he touched him there with a good right
good
hand.
punch there, yeah. And a little sweep sends him flying.
That's that MMA eye.
And that's it.
The end of the third round.
And the end of this fight, indeed. So, yeah, who takes this fight? I want to say, actually,
Gezius for me.
You say Gezius?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it was a close fight in both in the second and in the third round. Duflou had his moments, especially the third round. He seemed the fresher fighter.
The freshman fighter, but Gezius did more damage. More power.
Let's have a look at the highlights of this match. As we see in the first round, it was Gezius. He is sending him down and landing a lot of good hard shots. A lot of wild things too. But definitely the more energetic, more damaging fighter there. But in the second round, it was a little bit of resurgence from the Belgian Duflou. Having some good moments in there too. And in the third round, as we said, Duflou being the fresher man, pushing harder to make a lasting impression on the judges and most probably securing the round with a lot of good action, although Gezius still had his moments in there.
It was that jumping knee. Nice work by both men.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with a big round of applause for both athletes, JAHFARO GEZIUS, Gilles Duflou. When, after 3 rounds, we've gathered the points, and the winner of this fight is that man in the blue corner, JAHFARO GEZIUS!
I'm making a note to myself, I should always listen to you when you say, you always listen to Ibrahim. Yeah, well, a good win from Gezius. Young guy still, you know, like we said, fights both kickboxing and MMA, has a lot of room for improvement still.
A lot. But very humble guy. He should listen to his coaches more. And but he did a tremendous job fighting an experienced guy like Duflou. It was a good performance there. Little bit work on his cardio, but nothing to be ashamed about. He won the fight. Did a good job.
Yeah, what a pleasure it must be for a coach like Yuri Mesh to have like this blank canvas in front of you. You see all the talents, you can all the possibilities, and you can just fill in the pieces and create your own next great fighter. Because he has all the makings of a star. Absolutely. He just has to, you know, develop a little bit more.
Last pictures before we go to our last match of the evening.
Woo, excited for this one.